I know, that's a funny story. I did a song a couple of years ago, and the artist that I did the song with, he kind of named me Alexa. And I loved it because it was like an alter ego, somebody that I wasn't used to being.
Hi everyone, Toride. It's another beautiful day, and you all know if I want to be blessed, if I want to do something to bless our community, I reach out to people with information. I reach out to people with potential. I reach out to people who are doing things that I admire. And today with me, we have someone, she's not just beautiful, she's smart. She's a kind person. I admire her a lot from a distance. And today I have the opportunity to talk to her and probably share a lot. Welcome to Toride.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
I didn't want to talk about your name. I didn't want to introduce you because
That's okay.
I always prefer you introduce yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So my name is Hayes, born and raised here in Dallas, Texas, and I have the privilege of being the representative or the face for GFL.
Wow. So, Hayes, are you from Dallas?
Yeah, born and raised right here.
You like it?
You know, it's all I know.
Okay.
It's all I know, so I love home. I do. Yeah.
So you cannot actually say you like it here until you go to other
Other
places. Yeah.
Exactly.
But I think I like Dallas. I like Dallas.
How long have you been here?
7 years.
Okay, and where'd you come from?
Cameroon. The
Okay,
beautiful Cameroon.
yes, I want to visit all of Africa. I need to go all over. I tell G that if I go to Africa, I'm never coming back. Like I'm not doing
Are
it.
you sure?
I'm 100%.
It's a beautiful place though.
I know.
So your name, you said Haley?
My first name is Haley, but I go by Hayes, Hayes.
So many people call you Alexa.
I know, that's a funny story. I did a song a couple of years ago, and the artist that I did the song with, he kind of named me Alexa. And I loved it because it was like an alter ego, somebody that I wasn't used to being. I actually met Jay Paco as his background dancer, and somehow ended up singing a song with him. And he was like, well, what do you want us to call you? And I was like, I don't know. And so he asked me my first name. Well, obviously he knew that, but then my middle name. And then he messaged me. He was like, how about Alexa? And I was like, you know what? I like that. So I guess my singing alter ego is Alexa.
Okay. So now I want us to talk about you as a model, especially for GFL.
Sure.
How did you get to GFL?
Long story short, Jay Paco, who I danced background for, he knew G, and G was looking for some models, and Jay Paco was like, you know what, I've got this girl. And at that point, I had worked with Jonas for about 3 years, I want to say, and so I got to go to the showroom. I met G, fell in love with the shoes, the quality of the shoe, his spirit, his nature, and his drive behind why he does what he does. And at that point, I was hooked. I was GFL, all things G, all things GFL, all things everything since then.
So what is the difference for you between GFL and most of the other brands out there?
You know what, I think the quality of shoe. Because I'm a dancer also, I have to dance in shoes all of the time. Heels will break, they're too small, they're too big, there's no support to them. And I had to wear the GFL shoes for about 4 hours straight in heels. And they were great. And so as a woman, you know, you always want to look stylish, but you always lose the idea of that comfortability. I know Louboutins, you can wear them for like 30 seconds and then you're like, either take them off or sit down. But I love the quality and the comfort that's provided with these shoes. So it's more so the quality of shoe, the design of the shoe, but more so you can customize your own shoe. So the ones that I'm wearing today, it was funny, I was doing a tutorial with G, and I was playing around with it, changing colors, changing designs, and I kind of stumbled upon this material here with the block and the red bottom, and I was like, that's it, that's my shoe. And then he surprised me today with that shoe that we prototyped.
Wow. So I follow you on social media, and you were seen the other day in LA.
Yeah.
It seems like it was fun.
Oh my goodness, that was probably the longest, funnest, quickest, most productive, most exciting trip I've been on in a very long time. I think we were there for 4 days, and in 4 days I got to meet Michael Blackson. We presented him the shoes. Such a kind spirit. Thank you for welcoming us, and thank you for being a part of this. Met his beautiful fiance. I got to do a dance video with him, which went viral, and that was crazy. Got to do a photo shoot, got to meet a comedian. I got to work with the amazing Freddie Mukes on a song. I mean, just every aspect that you could imagine being in LA, I got to capture that moment. And so because of GFL, it's so many doors. That's why I'm committed to it, because there's so many doors and so many opportunities that are coming from this one shoe brand, this one shoe opportunity.
Where do you see GFL in the future?
Oh my gosh, it's taking over. It's going to take over. Again, because you can design your own, that right there is going to just capture the audience and steal the market from your typical Gucci's and Fendi's and Prada's and all of these other brands that people are so excited about, or that the brand, but when they see the fact that you can customize your own shoe, when they see the quality of the material, when they see the customer service that G brings, and just what GFL stands for and what that means, that alone is going to have the world hooked on what GFL is.
So you talked earlier about customizing your own shoe. What is that feeling like for you? Like when you sit down and have to pick out this and pick out that, what is it like for you?
Yeah, as a creative, it allows me to tap into a different instrument. So I'm a dancer by nature. Of course, I'm an artist, and it just kind of it sparks different stimuli, I guess is the best way to put it, and it just opens up a different part of you, a different little compact of who you are. So I love being able to watch him design. I love seeing the design go from the computer screen to in your hand. That entire process is just, it's unreal. It's unreal to be a part of it from the beginning, literally, all the way to the end of it.
I had the chance to visit the GFL showroom this weekend.
Yes.
With some few friends, and it was amazing.
Yes.
So when you go to a place like that, the showroom, what excites you?
You know what, I want to say it's the energy first and foremost. The moment I walked in, G welcomed me with a drink. What's your favorite alcohol? Do you like cigars? What kind of music? I mean, he really makes you feel like it's a VIP experience. He makes it feel like it's you and you're the center of the attention, you're the celebrity, you're the VIP. What can he do to make this experience amazing for you? And the moment you walk into the showroom and he hits you with that, it's like you then see these shoes of every different color, every different design, every different style. I mean, it's an overload of it's an overload, honestly, and it's amazing because you don't get that. I mean, you can go to Neiman's or you can go to Gucci and they see you as whatever you may be at that point, but none of them ever take the time to really capture you and to make you feel special and make you feel like this is an experience that they want you to enjoy. And because of that, G Showroom it's amazing. I can't wait to watch it grow.
Well, so I talked to a few people who already placed orders. By the way, I'm wearing a GFL.
Aren't they amazing? Oh, I do like those. I haven't seen those designed before.
Probably was designed for me also.
Yes, I love it.
Because the last time I was doing interview and he looked at my shoe and I was so uncomfortable in them, and then he asked me what the problem was, and I couldn't even say anything. Later on, he texted me and said, "Hey, I could tell you were shaking your leg, and then, but I think this is really comfortable."
Yeah.
Now I want you to talk to us about the app and how people can go ahead and order the shoes online.
Absolutely. So we now have the app for both Android and iPhone users, which is incredible. The website was user-friendly to a certain capacity, but I think it's overwhelming because of the different links and different options and being able to customize your own shoe. But the app is so easy to navigate. You can genuinely go on there and look at the already pre-designed shoes, just get your size and get it shipped, or you can customize your own shoe, again, from style to color. You can even get your name embroidered on the side of it. I mean, it's really hands-on, it's really user-friendly, and it's easy to navigate for both types of phones.
Oh, that seems like a lot of work. So how long will it take for me to get a shoe after I place the order?
Yeah, so usually about 6 weeks is kind of the realm that we tell people, give or take. Of course, with everything going on in the world, it's a little bit longer sometimes or a little bit shorter for a customized design. But if the design is already made, it could be a little bit shorter than that as well.
Who is your ideal celebrity to style for?
I don't know. I'm like trying to stall to think if I could style for anybody in the world. I'm like, Haley, pick. Okay, this is cliche and this is stupid. Oh man, you want to ask me? I'm just kidding. I would say Beyonce, and only because she's an artist, and she has so much influence. I feel like seeing her perform on stage with a GFL shoe would open up the masses. I mean, whatever she does, they say. You know what I mean? I'm not a beehiver, but I love her as an artist because she's one of the best. And so I feel like being able to put her in a GFL shoe on a stage would really do something for GFL.
No. So which GFL product specifically excites you? Like that one GFL product that gets you like, wow.
The shoe itself?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's actually right here, but it's in the gray one. This is one of the newer designs from our collection. He has this one, and he has more of the cuffed boot where it kind of comes all the way down. And there is something so sleek and so sexy about this shoe. And I love that you can dress it up or dress it down. I feel like you can really rock something like this in a very classy way or a very casual way. But I mean, the shoe itself, the quality of the shoe, of course the designs, the studs on it, even as far as doing every other, I mean, it's just little attention that he pays to detail, the lining of it, and on the back, how sleek and sexy that is. And when I was designing some other shoes, I mean, he gets it down to a science. You can literally customize every single detail of the shoe. But this, this was my other favorite part, this rim in the front. So I would say that this is my favorite design, and then he has one that's a full cuffed, that's stunning.
G Money is from Cameroon, just like me.
Yeah.
And do you have plans of visiting?
I don't have a plan. I'm setting a date. I have got to get there. Okay. I have got to just make my little way all around Africa, because I'm a dancer in my background. I actually found my passion of dance through African dance. Musa Diabate was our instructor, and he's from Guinea. So something about me wants to just take my shoes off, take my daughter, and just walk through the land. So Cameroon, Kenya, Nigeria, I mean, you name it, I want to go there. I need to go there.
Wow. So are you looking to tap into any other products?
We are. He has kind of tapped into some clothing. I actually wore, it was like this canvas, like this tunic in LA, and I got so many compliments on it in the airport, on social media. He really has an eye for design, both female and male design, so hopefully we'll get some more clothes out of him. I do know that we have some bags, so hopefully we'll be able to tap into the bag market, both male and female as well. But I mean, there is no telling where he's going to take it, but I know for sure we're ready to expand on that.
So what is the one thing you think our people should know about GFL?
Good question. First, that this is a Black-owned business. This is a Black-owned shoe business, and I think that speaks volumes. You know, to have somebody who said, you know what, there is an underrepresented presence in clothing in general, and for it to be customizable, for it to be unique, for it to be specific quality design in African American, or to be Black-owned, that's huge. And so I don't want people to see it as a Black-owned shoe company, because we're more than just that. That's true. But I think that's a really good place to start. So of course, we want to support our people. And even if you're not Black, or that quality doesn't stick out to you, the quality of the shoe, you're not going to find that anywhere else. Shoes will break on you, shoes will rip on you. I've had so many shoes that I've broken in dances, it's unreal. But I can honestly say that the quality of this shoe, and the uniqueness and the craft that you can kind of go in and create your own personal shoes, was really going to stand out.
Wow. Is there anything you wanted us to talk about that I've not mentioned?
No, I'm just blessed to be a part of this opportunity. But I do want to talk about our models. And so I feel like people don't really they underestimate the power of a visual, right? And I've been able to kind of recruit or team up with so many amazing models in the DFW area. And I didn't want to just have a pretty face and a nice body. All of the models that are part of GFL were either singers or dancers or rappers or actors. We're going to be able to bring so much more to the plate than just a shoe and just a face. And I like to say in my head that these shoes are art, but we bring that art to life. Whether it's going to be in movement or on stage or whatever the case may be. So shout out to all of our GFL models. I love you guys. I cannot wait to begin these projects with you and these fashion shows and these campaigns and all of this stuff. And most importantly, G, he is the definition of humble. He's the definition of driven. The very first time I met with him, he got down on his knees in his showroom to tie my shoe. What CEO, what designer, what a grown adult man is going to humble himself, to tie somebody else's shoe that he doesn't know for 30 minutes. And when he did that, it was something as simple as tying my shoe. I mean, it's just, that's his spirit. And he wants to give and give and give and do and do and do. And I think to know the background of the company, to know the background of the business itself is where you're gonna fall in love with GFL. I mean, the shoe itself is amazing, but to know GFL is where you're really gonna be like, I wanna support this brand. I want this brand to win. Where can I buy it? Where can I get it? How can I design it? And we're just happy to be a part of this growing industry, and we're ready to take over.
Tell us a little bit about the kind of music you do and where we can find your music.
Absolutely. So that is so funny you asked that. So I guess my sound is almost Afrobeatish, Americanish. That's kind of what I've gravitated to, and people have responded well to. And of course, you can find me on all social handles. It's it's underscore hello, HELLO, period, Haley, HALEY underscore. And that's my social media on Instagram. Follow me, I'll follow back, of course. Message me to become a part of GFL, come see the fashion show, the showroom. We're looking to connect in all aspects. If you're an artist, or if you're a rapper or a singer who needs some shoes customized, or if you're a model, or if you're a preacher or an athlete, come see us. We would love to design some shoes for you, give you the entire GFL personalized experience.
Wow. Thank you very much for coming.
Of course.
Toridi is home any day, anytime. If you feel like we can be of help to the brand, let us know.
I will do that. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, now the small Toridi I've got for today. When I go out there, check out G Fashion line. They're doing amazing. They're doing wonderful things for the community. Reach out to them if you have questions. Reach out to them if you have concerns. Reach out to them even if you feel like you have criticisms.
Yeah, please.
One thing I know about G Money, he's a very humble guy, like she said. Just share the video. Let us know what you think. Also, don't forget to visit the website. Don't forget to download the apps.
Yes.